You got bamboozled, kiddo. Generic intro in the Duck Goesmoo here, back with Camp reaction. I'm not entirely sure what the name of this episode is or which number it is. I think it's episode 7. The last episode was the Lilac Summer Social, which was like a dance but turned into prom. And then something was in the punch that was making everybody fall in love with each other. I don't know what was going on. We figured out that yeah, I'm gonna link it up here before I go any further and spoil anything. So if you haven't watched that video, go and check that out. My reaction. It's also linked down in the description, also in a playlist on my channel. This video is also under. That video also got copyright blocked by Rooster Teeth instantaneously, so that's awesome. Right as I'm sitting down, and I'm like, okay, I need to record 3 videos this day, 3 videos this day, 3 videos this day, 3 videos this way, just so I can get everything done. The very first video I go to upload after recording 3 videos in that day, boom, copyright blocked. It has been 2 full business days, and it has not been fixed yet. So that's incredibly disappointing. A huge sorry. It's not me. Obviously, I'm still uploading videos. They're just getting backlogged. So I'm very sorry. I apologize to my Patreon specifically. They pay to have early access to my videos, and when I'm not putting out videos, they're basically just paying for nothing. So I am very sorry to all my Patreons, which are these wonderful people down below, and even some people that aren't listed. They get early access to my videos, like I said. They get special from my Discord server, which you can join. I think we're like over 160, almost 170 members now. First link down in the description will be a link to that. It's completely free to join. Feel free to join. A lot of people probably just like you there. Yeah, you. Feel free to join. It's a great community of people. Second link down in the description could be a link to Patreon. I wouldn't be able to do what I do each and every day without them. So if you want to support the channel that way, I would greatly appreciate it. If you also want to support the channel but don't have to give any money, you're giving me your time right now, and I appreciate that. So thank you for being here. If it's the first video that you're watching of mine, I hope you stick around and watch some other content and maybe eventually get subscribed. We're about to hit 3,000 subscribers, so that's gonna be a crazy milestone. 3,000. It's gonna be great. But in case you're wondering why I'm stockpiling videos, in case you haven't seen any video before, I have friends coming out of town, so I'm basically taking a trip and going to vlog. Spent over $500 on a camera just so I could vlog this adventure. So hopefully everybody is excited for that. We're going to do crazy things. We're going to have a spice off. Michael's girlfriend and Quaid, aka Glitchy Fishes, are going to have a spice off as to, I think each are going to have a ghost pepper, and whoever can go the longest without drinking anything is the winner. I'm thinking we should put straws, maybe have 10 straws, because there's going to be 6 that aren't participating. Have 10 straws and one of them is shorter, and everybody draws it. Whoever gets a shorter one is participates in the spice contest. I don't know. I'm trying to get traction with that. There's not a lot of people going for it, but that would be fun. And I'm gonna record that as well. They didn't want to do a roast. I want to do a roast. That'd be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I'm also looking forward to this video because Camp has been amazing. Hopefully this one doesn't get blocked, so I don't have to go through another several days. But if it keeps doing this, I'm just gonna have to email Rooster Teeth directly and have them handle it like they have before with Ruby stuff. So let's just jump right into Rooster Teeth, whatever episode this is. I don't know, it's over here.
1,499, 1,500 lanyards. Great job,
1,500 lanyards? They're selling them?
I'm pretty sure we crossed that bridge 1,499 lanyards ago.
Well, I can think of one very special Campbell camper who's getting into the lanyard spirit.
Oh, this is coming along quite nicely.
Yes, it is coming together quite nicely, isn't it?
Nice hat.
You do realize that's just Cameron Campbell disguised as a kid, right?
Yep.
Wow. He opens a beer can really easily with the claw there.
That new kid really
nice
fucking loves lanyards.
Every time I hear this song, I just always hope just a little bit that they add a something going on in the background. I added the David screaming a couple episodes ago. That was fun. I enjoyed doing that. Apparently, yeah, I think they said Camp Season 3 is coming either June or August. I'm not sure. I'm looking forward to it. during RTX. That'd be
I
great.
still can't believe Mr.
Iron
Campbell is
Lad
back.
Absolute
They
Units.
must have let him out of Super Guantanamo on good behavior.
And so he decided to pose as a camper at his
What is
own camp?
that armor?
David, that makes absolutely no sense.
But why else would he be here?
What was
Gee,
that magazine?
I don't know. Maybe for
Butts
reasons
or
that
boobs?
only benefit him and totally
Bob's
screw
or
us over?
Vagana, whichever will it
That
be.
doesn't sound like the Cameron Campbell I know at all.
Well, would the Cameron Campbell you know pretend to be a gargantuan child?
He
Gargantuan
would
child.
if he secretly wants to see how well we're running the camp without him.
Go on.
This is all a test, like that one show you
Quartermaster?
watch where the
How
bosses
many
disguise
beers?
themselves as workers to trick everybody.
You
Undercover
mean
boss?
backdoor boss?
That's
Backdoor
it.
boss.
I'll show
Oh,
Cameron Campbell
trademark.
the best darn day of camp he's ever seen.
I've infiltrated the camp, and nobody suspects a thing.
Good. Now we just need you to get this David to confess on tape. Or your ass is going back to the minimum security wing of Super Guantanamo.
The minimum
Please,
security
the time
wing.
there is so
Minimum.
unstructured.
It's like
Guards
minimum
don't beat
wage,
you.
but it's
They just tell you
security.
how disappointed they are in you. Ooh.
Remember, he needs to admit to masterminding the Camp Campbell scam.
And he will, because that is exactly what happened. We'll bring that lowlife
That's
Davy
not at
to
all what happened.
justice. And I'll get my revenge on him for stabbing me in the back.
What did
Why,
he do?
hello there. What are you up to?
He's
Why,
taller than
nothing,
David.
Mr. Davy.
He also goes to the gym a lot.
Sam Boy Kidwell, I was thinking we should take the rest of the day to do whatever camp
Sam Boy
activities
Kidwell.
you want. You may not be aware, but this camp's got something for every camper out there. Come on.
Ooh, tell me more. And while we're on the way, could you speak more loudly into my ascot?
You're what?
So, does anything catch your eye?
You know, what I would really love is an activity where we could act like we're different people and say things that aren't real, but pretend like they are.
That won't hold up in
Is
court.
there a stupid camp for whatever that is?
Sounds like someone is interested in attending my improv seminar.
I don't know how I feel about
It's
Preston's
exactly
voice
what I
actor.
wanted. It's
It's definitely
perfect.
different.
Come on, Davy.
Finally, someone who appreciates
He's
the
deeper.
arts.
Hark!
Definitely
We've
trying,
entered
though.
a magic
Not
realm
bad.
controlled by wizard dogs.
No, I think instead of the wizard dogs, we're simply in an everyday situation with a ridiculous twist.
B-O?
Stop! You
What?
fools are breaking the fundamental rules of improv. Instead of saying
They're improving?
"No, but try
Monkeys
saying
and typewriters.
yes and Dolph, why don't you give it a try with our newcomer? I think the prompt Samboy wrote will do nicely. One of you is confessing your greatest
Samboy.
crimes.
Oh, this will be splendid. I have loads of ideas.
No, I'm not touching that. Could we have a different partner? How about, yes, Davy.
I don't know, Sam Boy. I'm not sure I'd be any help.
David, yes and.
Oh, all
Preston,
right.
chill.
Let's do it.
It's time for your confession, criminal. So, a camp for every type of camper. This shady but brilliant operation sure sounds like an illegal scam to me.
Oh,
Wow, his
he's
face
good.
looks weird in this.
Yes. And I had a super fun time doing all the illegal things I did.
Yes! And did those illegal things include fraud, money laundering, child endangerment, the illegal sale of platypus eggs, and a bunch of other things that had nothing to do with the camp, like 7th-degree manslaughter that is still undergoing civil litigation?
Seventh
Yes,
degree?
And one time I even, stole a whole bunch of puppies.
Dog trafficking to boot? I told you he was a monster. All right, you tragically misunderstood genius. One last question. Did you pin all of this on your mentor, the totally innocent Cameron Campbell?
David? 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 David?
Oh, for the
Larg honk,
We're
okay.
here with this trafficked puppy to save our friend. Your mind control spells won't work on us, evil wizard.
Ooh, plot twist.
Stop it!
Blocked
You're ruining my
him
Sam
like
Boy.
Shyamalan.
Yes and.
No! We were getting to the most important part, you twitchy little thespian!
Whoa. Hulk
And
smash.
scene.
Why don't we break for lunch?
So, are you guys going to come extract me now, or what? That was a pretty good confession, if I do say so myself.
You're gonna have to do better than that, Campbell. I couldn't hear anything over that damn dog barking.
What am I supposed to do? Those idiot kids ruined the confession.
Good job, Space
If
Kid.
this Davy is truly as bad as you say, then surely the campers must have heard something. Yeah, see if you can pick up on some gossip.
But how do I get them to
Why don't you
gossip
just
about
ask
something
their
that isn't
daughter?
true? I know. I'll start a rumor about Davy's evil deeds. All I have to do is record some dumb camper repeating back the rumor that I started, and I'm scot-free. But first...
Also,
Campbell? Damn, we lost the signal. Do you
I
want
don't
to see how
think
fast
that
we
works.
can load our guns? This is why I married you.
So, what would you like to do next for your perfect day
his
of
and his
camp,
guns. Nice.
little camper?
You know, I feel like making new friends could help me feel more at home here. Friends that are cool, loud, and are potential sources for gossip and trend setting.
I know just the campers who fit that extremely specific description.
Max.
You kids
Oh.
play nice now.
Oh God.
Ahoy, hoy, Bully, the
Did
cool
you say-
one, and girl Neil. How's lunch?
Girl
Hey,
Neil.
You're that huge new kid.
No, I'm not.
Why
I'm
is she
completely
girl?
normal sized, like the rest of you.
It's okay, Samboy Kidwell. I too am cursed with being overly large for my age.
Do you kids know what I've heard about your precious counselor, Mr. David? Rumor has it that he...
I'm gonna stop you right there. As a bully, I take great pride in tormenting others for their shortcomings. But I, for one, will not add to the fake news plaguing our social circles.
hell kind of bully are you?
Yeah, fair play.
You think
Fair
wanna
play.
hear the word on the street?
Which apparently YouTube
not
doesn't
from someone
understand.
who uses the phrase "word on the street."
Guys, this kid's built like a bear. It's like a playground up in here.
Okay, let's focus.
Nikki?
Once you
She's
hear
like a
this
squirrel.
Gasp, you'll be dying.
I think
to tell.
squirrels should be
My
sold in
spaghetti
pet
and
stores. What do
mystery
you think?
meatballs are not sitting well. Thank you and good day.
Besides, no rumor is gonna make David even more uncool.
No, wait! You guys are missing out on some juicy deets!
How do you fail it?
Can
Lying.
you show me how to grow a mustache?
Nikki?
Think, Campbell, think! It's only a matter of time before the suits get suspicious.
Done. You are so good at this.
There's got to
It
be
doesn't take
someone
a
here
lot
I can
to
still
load a
break
gun,
through to.
like-
Troublemakers, eh? Yeah, they hate
Where's
this
my
camp
magazine?
more than anybody.
Hey, Sam boy, have you decided on your afternoon camptivity?
Yes, I'd like to hang out with those two.
Or we could do something else. I'm not sure they're what I'd call.
Why do they
fun
have
friends.
fireworks?
Gee, maybe you're right. I'd have a much better time doing my favorite thing in the world, which is
Unsupervised.
mannequin selfie carving.
Nice.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Great.
What was
you
Dolph
do
making
that.
there? Was that actually
look,
Hitler?
Neil, it's that new kid, Samboy Kidwell.
Well, hello,
Max is onto
Samboy. I'm...
Quiet, you. I know a lapdog when I see one.
What? That's preposterous. Me and Max are totally a team.
Lapdog.
You're right, Neil.
Also, I like how
You are
Neil
way
doesn't
too
have
smart to
knees.
be
It's just like a
lapdog.
bin.
Speaking of smarts, why don't you run along and find those fuses? I don't think I'd even know what to look for.
You've got it, Max.
Oh,
my
I'm
God.
impressed. Always nice to see another skilled manipulator in their element. You're still a little rough around the edges, but hey, you're just a kid.
That's quite a compliment, coming from
Max
the
is gonna
infamous
play him.
Cameron Campbell.
You've seen through my disguise, then. Okay, let's put all the cards on the table.
Name
I need
review.
to untangle myself from this fraudulent camp. If I can prove the whole scam is David's fault, I'll gain my freedom.
And you want me to help you? Why should I do that?
'Cause
But
you're
David was
nothing
nice to
like the
Max.
rest of them. We want the same things, kid. To live by our own rules.
Max is
Wow,
smart enough for this.
You've got me all figured out.
So, what do you say?
Max is
Oh,
too
I'd
smart.
love to. And I know just the thing that'll help you. Counselor's cabin. Lead the way.
So you see,
Nice.
it's all in the wrist movement.
Gosh, Mr. Campbell. While we're trying to frame David for your crimes, you should also blame him for those shady deals with Russia, Thailand, North Korea, and Kentucky.
How did you know about Kentucky? I mean...
How did you know about
Yeah,
Kentucky?
and you could probably get him in trouble for
what was
covering
that
up the
kid's
fact
name?
that some kid died on the campgrounds all those years ago. But, that happened when you were in charge here, didn't it?
What did he just say?
Yeah. What did you... Oh my god!
What
What did you do?
You got
Oh, I
bamboozled,
turned on your
kiddo.
microphone because I thought
Max
we were
is so
already
much
started.
smarter.
Did your friends on the other end not know about all the other stuff? Gee, I'm sorry, Mr. Campbell. Guess I'm not so rough around the edges after all.
Battle Royale, Max!
We're supposed to frame David!
Is
And
that
arrested.
really true, Mr. Campbell? You only came back to get me in trouble?
Because this stupid camp for everybody idea was yours in the first place. All of it is your fault.
I tried to create the perfect day of camp for you and everything, but your only goal was to hurt me because of something I said when I was just a kid.
Just a kid? Kids are diabolical monstrosities that drive you to the brink of insanity! After everything I've done for you, you chose a bunch of kids over me!
What have you done for him besides barely pay him?
That's the job. You really don't get that, do you?
David,
Wow.
seriously? You actually feel sorry for this piece of shit? This
Great
doesn't
job,
piss you
Miles.
off?
I'm not peed off, Max. I'm just
Don't say it.
disappointed.
My man has some chest hair.
Wow. That is the fastest I've ever seen this place break a new kid.
Come on, everyone.
What?
Can't let this perfectly good man
They're
go.
gone.
First to the activities field gets 2 high fives.
2 high fives, but I'll
Max,
appreciate a crisp high five.
Thank you. I could have been taking Mr. Campbell's place at Super Guantanamo.
Oh, shucks, it was nothing, David. There's no need to thank me or give me, I don't know, an extra helping of dessert tonight or anything.
You know what? That's a great idea. We can just give you Sam Boys. You know, Max, camp's not for everybody.
Touching
Not
moment.
even the great Cameron Campbell, apparently. But despite everything we've been through this summer, you're still here. I'm glad that you're cut out for this place, even if he's not.
Aww.
Cut out? I run this fucking camp.
You do.
I don't wanna grow up. I'm a Campbell Camp kid. Somebody said I'm old, but I don't know what that is. I spit facts if you doubting the truth. Even
Okay.
if it hurts like a root canal in your tooth. With that
Ugh.
said, I'm getting old. I need the fountain of youth. Cause I'm feeling like a geezer when I'm out in the booth. Somebody get
Okay. That was a touching episode. It was a little funny, and then it was a little touching. I like the touching. Can't just be funny 24/7 like the Parents' Day. The end of Parents' Day made that episode so great. The whole Max tearing up and David and Gwen taking care of him and taking him out for pizza. That was so touching. And then Max having every opportunity. Max could have gone along with it and put David like away, even though he hates David. But he didn't. Like, loyalty. That's loyalty right there. Ah. Just, I'm proud of Max, even though this is written by a person that was meant to do this, and meant to convey that, even though Max didn't really have much of a choice. It was all writers. Miles did a fantastic job with David there in that final scene. That was some good voice acting by Miles. I wonder if they're going to catch Cameron Campbell, or are they going to have a big chase scene? Cameron Campbell's going to get mauled by a bear, maybe? Neil doesn't have knees. They kind of just, like, bend, weirdly enough. Camp. I love Camp. I love Camp so much. This is so good. I mean, Red vs. Blue is also getting good. So, somebody asked me in one of my live streams if I prefer, which is better, Camp or Red vs. Blue, and I was like, I've already passed Prime Camp. I'm not even Prime Red vs. Blue yet. Red vs. Blue is getting good. What's my other series? My other series is No Matter Nowhere. I'm starting, or already started. So, you want to check those out. They're on my channel and playlist as well. So, feel free to check those out. I've also reacted to Ruby and Genlock and Ruby Chibi. They're all on playlists on my channel, going in order in every single episode that is available. So, feel free to check those out. If you are new around here and you haven't checked it out, please consider subscribing if you enjoyed my content, or maybe watch some of my other content if you're not quite ready to make that commitment. But I really hope you all enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, cue the music.
We were